Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the APCS for the APCS League. It's going to be week number 1 for the APCS League. We are going to be having 15 weeks as there are 16 teams and each team is going to play each other once here. So it's going to be very interesting, very entertaining to see who can come out on top. Obviously the top 8 will be the teams who will be going into the draw. No, into the into the top 8. The top 8 will go into the double elimination bracket. Sorry, I just completely lost it there, but hopefully we're going to be getting a good season here, the APCS League, and hopefully 15 weeks of pure, just good pure Rocket League. And yeah, so week 1 we're going to get started off. Obviously we just finished off the preseason tournament, and the team of Face Station Gaming, they crumbled under the pressure against Pebble Esports. So it should be interesting to see if they can come back here in the APCS League instead. And Pebble Esports, they'll be very happy and be coming into the sorry, this stuff is not working right now. They should be coming into the APCS League very confident and very ready for anything to come their way. But as of right now, we are going to be having the first match. Sorry. Hold on one second. Nothing's working right now. Nothing is going smoothly already, and we haven't even started the first match. This is fantastic. Gotta love it. But yeah, as you can see on the screen, the dates for each match, and obviously we'll update the scores as the matches progress. And yeah, both Team Lethality and Glitch AE Scrubs will be looking to start off the season strong, and will be looking to put themselves on the board straight away. So we will be going into going into DFH Stadium first here, and unsure of whether the maps are going to be changing throughout the league just as of right now, but we know for sure that Champions Field, Neo Tokyo, and Manfield are all going to be the last 3 games, so of every match. So let's see what we can do here. It's going to be Team Lethality up against Glitch AE Scrubs. They just took a bit to join, but we got them going, and we are off for match number 1. It's going to be, oh no, I haven't changed it again. Sorry, I obviously wasn't very ready. I had to kind of rush a tiny bit, and a goal already for the side of Glitch AE Scrubs. They've managed to put themselves on the board already, which is going to be a big confidence booster. And hopefully the side of Team Lethality can come back here. I'm so sorry about this. I was so unprepared. Unprepared, is that the word? Unprepared, sorry. Very unprepared for this whole entire thing. I changed the top and the bottom portions, but I didn't change the actual team names or anything. So yeah, that's my bad. But we've got it going now. So the side of Glitch AE Scrubs, they will go ahead and claim the first goal here in the game number 1. Obviously a best of 5 for every match here, and obviously being 8 matches and only 7 days in a week, there's going to be 2 matches on the Sunday, So it's going to be sort of like a Championship Sunday kind of vibe, I suppose. Whiffchi going to whiff on that save, and it's going to be Apeson who's going to be getting the first goal for the side of Team Lethality. So a good start here for both teams, and they will be looking to try to get this first game on the board, because that's exactly what they'll be looking for, as Whiffchi with the bump on Ordinary. Oily now with the ball, looking to try to put it in the nets, and he will. It will be 2-1 now. Oily, great shots from all the way from the halfway mark, and he gets a pass one, and he can also get a pass Ordinary. Great placement there. So 2-1 at the restart. And I love how Ordinary is rocking the team. Oh, actually, the whole entire team of Team Lethality is rocking the Team Vitality decals, which is an awesome thing to see. You gotta love them. You gotta love to see the support for the IRL teams, the RLCS teams. So, yeah, you love to see it. Ordinary, gonna be up for that. Apeson looking to try to get it past, and he will put it on the board for an equalizer. 2-2. Looking like a high-scoring game right now. Apeson able to get up to it nice and quick. Joy-Con, unfortunately, not fast enough, and going to be 2-0 here with 3 minutes 23 seconds on the clock. Only a minute and a half has passed, and we've already got 4 goals, so that could be something to look forward to here. A high-scoring match could be at our disposal right now, as Ordinary looking to try to get this past Joy-Con. He doesn't get the best touch on it, but Joy-Con's going to have to trot back anyway, as Whiffchi looks to get a past Ordinary. He does, but doesn't get a past Panic. It was a shot on goal, but won't get the benefit of the doubt with that one. Whiffchi getting a past one. Apeson is there to support. Now Joy-Con, a couple of demos coming out here. You can hear him, but I don't know who's getting demoed and who's demoing, because yeah, I don't have the stats up on the screen, unfortunately. But I guess we'll have to wait and see for that for the stats at the end of the game. As Panic trying to put it over to the side wall here. Ordinary is up, and it's going to be nearly sent down to the other side, but unfortunately, you won't be able to. Panic is up. Oh, Panic maybe panics, and he's kind of yeah, he's nearly costed a goal for his team there with that whiff, but luckily he had some support to help him out, as he's up for it again. And Oily will collect this ball, and oh, that's a terrible touch. And the touches right now aren't fantastic. I think both teams may be feeling the nerves a little bit. Joy-Con with the demo. It's going to be Panic trying to clear it. Unfortunately not able to. And Whiffchi looking for a shot, and it's going to find the back of the net. And I'm not 100% sure what's going on, but there's just so many whiffs happening. Apeson not able to get to that one, and it will be 3-2 on the scoreline. So, yeah, well, I mean, we've seen it here already in game one. Yeah, we're alternating goals, apparently, guys. So, I'm not 100% sure what's up with that. Apeson looking for a shot. Oily with the save. Ordinary going to be trotting back into the defense, as Whiffchi is going to collect this. Looking for a shot. Ordinary's there. And it will be 1 minute on the clock. Just a tiny bit more. But is it going to be enough time for the side of Team Lethality to come back into this game? And we saw it. Back in the finals of the preseason tournament. First game, that doesn't apparently, well, at least to Pebble Esports, it didn't mean anything, because they came back and they won 3-1 up against Face Station Gaming. So the first game, sometimes it doesn't mean anything. Sometimes it could be a momentum momentum shift. Whoever takes game number 1. So it's very interesting to see. Oh my god, Ordinary, what a shot! And 3-0, he finds the equalizer and another. And it's going to be 22 seconds left on the clock, and we're all tied here. And this could be... This is extremely close here in match number 1. Well, in game number 1, it's very close, but... Both teams, they are definitely looking very strong at the moment. And it's going to be Oily. And with Chi wants it to go in, but he can't get it in. Panic is there to knock the ball out of the goal square, and it could be a possible overtime. It will be Joy-Con and Ordinary on the screen here, but they're not on kickoff, obviously. But both teams obviously looking to take this overtime and take the win here in game number 1 as Ordinary. Both teams are actually looking very even at the moment, and I can see why. I think they both finished pretty similarly in the preseason tournament, so I have actually made it so they are seeded in the positions that they finished in the tournament. So we should get some close games here in week 1. Oh, maybe. Well, I mean, this is the 8 and the 9 seed, and that's the places they finish in the tournament, in the preseason tournament. But yes, they're very close within skill level, and so I'm not really surprised that it's gone into an overtime. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we get multiple overtimes here in this series, because both of these teams are looking very, very close within skill level, so it's looking good. But with Chi looking for a shot, an absolute bang. Ape's son able to get up to it, and Oily, he would take the last goal of the game winner, and that is going to be all but over for the side of all she wrote for game number 1 for Team Lethality, unfortunately. So we head over to the game stats screen here, and beautifully done by the side of Glitch AE Scrubs to come out on top there, 4-3, and that's going to be huge for them. They'll be very happy with how they played, and we'll see how they play in game number 2, and game number 3, and game number 4, and game number 5. But we might not even get there, who knows. But yeah, we'll see you for the next game in just a sec. And here we go for game number 2 over at Utopia Coliseum. The side of Glitch 8 Esports. Honestly, Glitch 8, I mean, yeah, it is even. Don't get me wrong. Both these teams are very even within skill level. But I think Glitch 8 Esports might just, I think they, what's the word? They kind of just edge out the side of Team Lethality within skill level, because yeah, they've definitely, I would say, even though the game number 1 was very close, I think Glitch 8 Esports might have had a bit more control. At least their shooting was much better. So I think they had a bit more control of game number 1 than the side of Team Lethality. Obviously, you can't really, I mean, you can have 50-50, but let's be honest, it's extremely unlikely. But yeah, I think Glitch 8 Esports might have just edged out on the dominance-wise. Obviously, they weren't much more dominant, but they definitely seemed a bit more on the ball, apart from the amount of whiffs that happened in game 1. So a big demo there. I'm going to take out the third player for a tiny bit. Whiffchi trying to get, that is alright. Panic just misses, and that is very lucky for Whiffchi and the side of Glitch 8 Scrubs, because yeah, Whiffchi just practically passed it to him, just set it up, but Panic couldn't put it on target. So that is going to be a squandered opportunity for Panic and the side of Team Lethality. Not ideal. Could have had a goal on the board. And Whiffchi looking to make this ball go somewhere near the goal. Oily now with the ball. He's going to, and he's trying to carry it, but he's struggling to get past the defense. Ordinary up, and the side of Team Lethality's defense seemed to be much stronger. It's off. Panic once again off target. It was a shot. I think it did count as a shot, but it didn't. It was still off target. Panic needs to, I think Panic knows what he has to work on. His shot making isn't fantastic. A shot here by Whiffchi, and will be saved. A shot here by Uli. It will be saved by Ordinary. And the defense from Team Lethality right now is absolutely, oh my god, there's no way that hasn't gone in. How have we not scored yet? Oh my god, the defense from both sides right now is just absolutely, it's insane. Both teams, they're fighting for their life. They're fighting like their life is on the line right now. I mean, obviously, just being a league, it's you don't expect them to fight like this, but it's been wow. Both teams really want this 3 points, and yeah, the point system is just 3 points for a win practically. I mean, realistically, we could just base it off wins, but you know, I think having a point system is a bit more it's a bit more professional. And Oily now with the ball, wants to get a past Panic. He does, and Ordinary is there gonna be able to knock that away from the goal square of Team Lethality. And this game has been quite the opposite. No goal fest. 7 games in game number 1. We are approaching 1 minute remaining and yet to have a goal on the board. The defense, to be fair, has been extraordinary, but from both sides, really clearing that. And now Ordinary with the ball. Whiffchi, he'll collect this one, and that's going to go all the way to the side of Team Lethality. Glitch 8 E-Scrubs with a chance here. Ordinary trying to clear it as best as possible. Joy-Con trying to put some more pressure on. 30 seconds remain. And Whiffchi is going to go up for this, looking for a shot, and he gets it. 1-0 to Glitch 8 E-Scrubs. And once again, I think Glitch 8 E-Scrubs, they just edge out Team Lethality. But yeah, it's so very even. It would be hard, especially here in game number 2, so even that it would be hard to kind of determine who is the better side here, as they are both so very evenly matched. And a little double commit from the side of Glitch AE Scrubs, probably not the most ideal, but it hasn't costed them anything. So it's apart from probably the worst is possession. As Oily looking for a shot. Oh my, Ordinaries. Oh my god. His goalkeeping game. He's been like a brick wall. He has been a brick wall. Apart from obviously the one goal that he's let in. Oh well, the team of Team Lethality has let in. He's been a brick wall apart from that. That's insane. He just hasn't stopped. So that's going to be 1-0 to Glitch AE Scrubs, and they are going to go ahead and take the series to 2-0. 2-0, yeah, I was correct. 2-0 here, and the side of Team Lethality, they need to, I wouldn't say they need to step it up a lot, but they definitely need to step it up somewhat. We'll see you for game number 3 in just a sec. So now that we're at game 3, we can have a flyover of Manfield, and we can also have a little look at the previous game results, which haven't actually been changed. Okay, I'll get there, hold on. And yeah, the side of Glitch AE Scrubs, they're just edging out Team Lethality at the moment. Is that too small, guys? Do you want me to make it bigger? I'll make it bigger. Here you go. Now you should be able to see it a bit more clear. Yeah, the side of Glitch AE Scrubs just edging out both games from the side of Team Lethality. So they are it's definitely very close here between these two sides, but they are just struggling the tiniest bit, the side of Team Lethality, to get themselves on the board. So let's see what they can do here in game number 3, and we'll get this going. And a big whiff by Apeson already. Oily. That's to the back wall. Can he get up to it again? No, he can't. Joy-Con looking for a shot. Ordinary's going to be there. Let's see if Ordinary can keep that the momentum up of the defense. His defense last game was absolutely insane. He was a brick wall. And when he wasn't there, well, the ball went in, didn't it? So I think that's how that worked. I'm not 100% sure. I couldn't be too sure. I didn't actually remember. Oh my god. It was off target, but I thought Oily was about to own goal for a second there. And I don't think Team Lethality need any kind of pity goals from the side of Glitch AE Scrubs. Because honestly, Team Lethality, as long as I reckon they just got to step it up the tiniest bit, and they'll have a chance here in this game, just like right now. Panic scores the first goal. A Team Liquid goal explosion too. That is a interesting choice. As I don't even know if Team Liquid is in the oh no, they would be in the RLCS. I just don't know if they make it to the majors or anything. Because I don't think I've seen them play in the majors before. And I've been on and off with the RLCS for quite a long time. Yeah, since I started playing Rocket League. But apart from that, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Team Team Liquid's any good. And I'm not going to say that they're bad on stream because that would be mean. Ordinary with his shots. Oh my god, it comes off the post and comes out. So unfortunate there. And now it seems like Team Lethality, they've maybe taken my advice or something, I don't know, but they definitely look a bit more dominant here in game number 3 as Wifty needs to get up for that. He does. And Oily is going to go ahead and just boom it to the other side of the field. Because the side of Glitch AE Scrub spending a bit too much time in their half than they would like. A bit more time in their half than they would like. A shot here by Joy-Con is going to be instantaneously blocked. No chance there. And now Oily, Wifty is up for it. And now Ordinary looking... Oh, no, he's just going to whiff. And Avesun knocking it towards the side of Glitch AE Scrubs. 2.5 minutes left on the clock here, and the side of Glitch AE Scrubs still yet to score a goal. As Panic goes ahead and tries to control the ball the best he can, but the touch wasn't fantastic. Apesun is there in the defense. Joy-Con looking for a shot. It's way off target. Wifty trying to put it back on track. And unfortunately, he can't do so as it's going to be falling to Ordinary here. I'm not even sure what kind of touch that was, but Panic with the ball, putting it over to the corner wall. That's the safest place the ball can be within your half. Very extremely hard to score from there, but I think it has been done. Pretty sure, so it's not impossible. As Ordinary, putting this to the back wall, and is Apes... Oh my... Apesun's kind of knocked it off a tiny bit there, and he knocked it out the way of his teammate, and his teammate couldn't get the ball on goal. I'm not sure if it was his fault or his teammate's fault, but either way, Apesun has made that extraordinary save to keep it 1-0. And now, Apesun, he's getting bumped by his teammate. Ordinary, what are you doing, mate? That is your own team. Ordinary, he's sick of playing defense. He wants to play attack now. But he's so good at playing defense, and it's going to be Apesun who will score the second goal for Team Lethality here in game number 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, what? Yeah, 2-0 here for Team Lethality in game number 3. And it's looking like could be a Team Lethality game. But of course, a minute left remaining on the clock, and yeah, that's still, still a bit of time to get 2 goals on the board for the side of Glitch AE Scrubs, but I don't think it's going to be enough because these two teams are very well matched up. And so it's going to be tough. They want any chance. Ordinary, now with the ball, getting it past. Sort of 30 seconds left on the clock. And 2 goals still need to be scored from the side of Glitch AE Scrubs as Panic. He's kind of leaving the ball. And that ball's going back to the straight wall. Back to the straight wall. Straight to the back wall. I'm mixing up my words. English is hard. And 10 seconds left. Panic. This is going to be all Team Lethality's game here, guys. And the side of Glitch AE Scrubs will just have to try once again to secure this series. As they haven't been able to do it here over at Manfield, so they're going to have to try again at Neo Tokyo. And that ball is going to hit the ground. Team Lethality will win the game. And they finally get themselves on the board here with a 2-0 victory. And they'll be very happy with that. They needed that. Because, yeah, they've been edged out the last couple of games. So hasn't been ideal for them right now, but now they finally got themselves on the board, so let's see what they can do with this kind of momentum going into the next game. So we're here at Neo Tokyo for Game 4. And I'm not 100% sure what happened to Glitch AE Scrubs last game, but I think they might be feeling the pressure of the opportunity to take home this series. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see, because the side of Glitch AE, Team Lethality, looking to take this to a champion's field. A reverse sweep opportunity here for the side of Team Lethality. And I guess we'll just have to wait and see, though. And so, we are off and running for game number 4, Neo Tokyo. Let's see what you got for us. Oh my god, that was an absolute banger. Oily misses though as well. Joy-Con, that was an absolute rocket towards the net, and unfortunately it was just off target. And then Oily, I feel like he couldn't react in time to the ball bouncing off the post, because that was an extremely quick moving ball. So Joy-Con with the clearance, Panic, he's going to be back and able to clear it back into the half of Glitch AE Scrubs, and Joy-Con with a, I don't even know what that was. Was that a pre-jump, or I don't know. Oh, Joy-Con, he scores. I wasn't even paying attention. But Joy-Con, he finds the first goal of game number 4. And that is straight into the back of the side of Team Lethality's nets, and not an ideal start here for the side of Team Lethality. I think the side of Glitch AE Scrubs, after game number 3, they've had a little chat amongst themselves, try to calm the nerves of winning the first series here, and yeah, they need to lock back in here in game number 4, because they didn't have too many chances in game number 3, I don't think, but we're just gonna have to wait and see if they can lock in here. And it seems like we may have the old Glitch AE Scrubs back, because they have the lead at the moment. As Oily gonna go ahead and collect this, and a big demo by Ordinary gonna take Oily out to play for a few moments here, as Apesun up for it. Joy-Con clearing it down to the Team Lethality end, and it's going to be a tussle for the ball, and it's going to be Joy-Con now trying to make a play. Not really going to work out. Oily is going to go ahead and try it himself, and Ordinary is there, of course, in the defense. As Wifchi, that's going to go to the back. Whoa, Oily, can he get it? On target, he can't. Wifchi putting it to the back all again for Joy-Con, but Joy-Con decides to not go up for it, because, yeah, it could have been a dangerous position if he did whiff on it. As Oily is going to leave that for Joy-Con. And Ordinary getting demoed. He's going to go ahead and sit out for a few moments. Joy-Con trying to clear this out of his own half. Is going to fail to. Panic will be there to keep it in. Put the pressure on. The side of Glitch AE Scrubs, Team Lethality, is doing the best they can to get themselves a goal here. And that is what they need, because 1-0 down, they are not going to win this game. But a double commit to the save. Ordinary's there, and he's finally put himself on the board. And he's sick of the defense. He's sick of it. He doesn't want to defend anymore. And he's out here. He's attacking and he's scoring goals. So 1-0. 2 minutes, 16 seconds on the clock. And we have an equalizing goal. And this could be game number 1 all over again. And so, Wifchi trying to get up for it. Ordinary with the block, and not a fantastic block, but a block, as Wifchi. He wants to get it at the half of Glitch AE Scrubs. Joy-Con with the clearance. Apesun going to leave it for Panic, as Panic tries to advance it towards the side of Glitch AE Scrubs, but it doesn't really work. But he's going to go ahead and try to collect the ball here. Not a fantastic touch. It's Ordinary now with the ball. Joy-Con wanting to put this into the center for one of its teammates, and unfortunately whoever that was, Oily, could not quite get to it quick enough, as it's going to be blocked and it's going to be stopped. That play is Panic now with the ball. He just whiffed on the ball completely there. No Yeah, I don't know what happened there. As Joy-Con putting it to the side wall, ordinary. And it's going to be, who's going to be with Chi? There's Oily now with the ball. Going to the side wall here, looking for a shot. It's off target though, just off target, and unfortunately, that's not going to do it. 1 minute remaining, 1-1 on the scoreboard. Are we going to a game 4 overtime? We're about to find out here. 50 seconds left. Oily looking to put that on target. A save by Ape Son. That's going to be huge for the side Team Lethality. Keeping that ball out because it's so much harder to come back from a goal down in the last 40 seconds or so than if you're already tied up. There's Joy-Con. He's looking for a shot, and it's going to be just the tiniest bit off target. And a bit of a team bump with G. And is this going to go to a game 4 overtime? It's going to be close. Or can someone score a winning goal? No. Game 4 overtime here at Neo Tokyo. And it's going to be the side. I'm not sure what happened there, to be honest. Yeah. So that will be Team Lethality able to take it to a champions field here. I genuinely don't know what happened. That was unexpected. That was a very quick overtime, and I think I genuinely don't know what to tell you guys. That was unexpected. 2-1 for the side of Team Lethality. They'll be happy with that, and they will be moving on to the champions field that they needed. And 2-2 in the series. And I'm hoping that this last game goes on quick because I haven't eaten yet. It is currently 4:30 or no 3:41. I haven't eaten, but I'm here and we're doing it. So game 5. Let's see how these two teams match up over a champions field. Who is going to come out on top? 2-2 in the series. The winner will go home with 3 points. Let's go to the we'll go to the next match in just a sec. Fucking starving, bro. And so, over at Champions Field for game number 5, who is going to come out on top? Team Lethality managed to win the overtime with a very questionable defense from the side of Glitch AE Scrubs. But, yeah, 2-2 on the series. Whoever wins this is going to go home with 3 points. And so, let's get into it. And, so I can eat. And so we can determine the winner of this game. Five minutes on the clock over here at Champions Field. Who's going to come out on top? I knew this game was going to, this match was going to be close from the get-go. As, well, before we even started streaming and everything, I knew this match was going to be close. Because, obviously, these two teams, they finished in the preseason tournament in very similar places. So, oh, a big demo there, and That is going to take him out for a few moments. But yeah, so it's always going to be a close match if they are finishing in, you know, in similar places within tournaments. So I suppose we'll just have to wait and see. And who knows? We might do another tournament. Who know? Mid-season tournament or something. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know what the schedule is, but all we know is right now the schedule is that we are doing 15 weeks of round robin, and then going into a top 8 double elimination bracket. Apeson going up for that with Chi. He's trying his best to block it, but he doesn't block it very well. Oily with Chi trying to clear this out from his own goal square first, and then his own half as he carries the ball, gets past Panic, can't get it past Ordinary. And Ordinary once again on the defense strain as Oily is up for that. Panic with Chi is able to get up to it better. I don't think he got up to it first. He just got up to it better. A shot by Joy-Con, and it's going to be 1-0 for the side of Glitch AE Scrubs over here at Champions Field. And Joy-Con, too easy. He's just slotted it in the back of the net, and that's as easy as it gets. So 3:20 on the clock. Scored our first goal in regulation time. The question is this going to go to a Game 5 overtime? So, no one knows. What a save! And that's going to be huge for the side of Team Lethality as they just go ahead and counter-attack and score. Oh my god. They've gone from a fantastic save to a goal in the span of 5-10 seconds. And that is the play that they want to be making for any chance to win here. Win this series up against Glitch AE Scrubs. Apeson to the back wall. Nobody is there. Wifchi looking to get it past Panic. Unfortunate not to do so. Panic going to be putting this to the backboard. Is any of his teammates there? No. Apeson was up for it, but he wasn't able to beat the opponent up to it. As Panic in the back lines looking to try to clear this as best as possible. Doesn't do a very good job, so Apeson is going to go ahead and support him and clear it down to the side of Glitch AE Scrubs Ordinary. Trying to put this into the center. Apeson nearly gets up to it, but unfortunately not quite quick enough as Panic looking to have a shot on goal. Oily. He's able to collect it and try to make an attack, but it's not. It's going to just fizzle out real quick as Joy-Con going up for a Panic, looking to put this to the back wall. And is anyone there? No. None of his teammates are there to help. Apeson is going to have a shot. Joy-Con's going to block it straight away. Wifchi is trying to get to this as quick as possible without any boost. He is not going to be able to do it. And it's going to end up a failed attack. But they're still attacking here. Wifchi, Ordinary, is able to clear it out from the goal square. And coming to a minute and a half remaining. Panic looking to try to put this in an attacking position for the side of Team Lethality. Can Team Lethality capitalize? No, they can't. Wifchi is going to go ahead and jump up for that one. And Apeson trying to clear it as best as possible. He's facing the wrong way, though. Apeson trying to clear it. Joy-Con stopping that clear. Ordinary clearing it anyway. And now it's going to be... Oh, and a big demo. I don't know who got demoed, but I think it was Joy-Con. And that will take him out to play for a few seconds. Joy-Con looking for a shot. And it's gotten past them. It has gotten past them. Joy-Con. That wasn't a very powerful... Oh, wait, hold on. What? Okay, wait. No, it was Wifchi. It was Wifchi who scored. And I think he pinched it. I said that it wasn't a very powerful shot from Joy-Con. I was right. But Wifchi went ahead and pinched it with the opposition, and it's gone into the goal at 115 kilometers per hour. So that was, I actually had no idea what happened until I saw the replay. Oh my god, Ordinary nearly puts an equalizer on the board. Maybe you should just stick to defense, Ordinary. But yeah, that was yeah. I genuinely didn't know what happened until I had to watch the replay, and yeah, that's when I found out that Joy-Con didn't even score. It was with G. A shot here by Apeson. Going to be off target. Oiley's going to clear it anyway. Panic looking to try to put some pressure on here. The side of Glitchy E-Scrubs. Glitchy E-Scrubs, they are looking for this series win, for the match win here. Can they hold up 5 seconds longer? Can they put the ball to the ground? Or is the side of Team Lethality going to be able to put the ball in the net for a Game 5 overtime? No! Glitchy E-Scrubs will go ahead and win. I don't know what button I just pressed there. Oh, yeah. I pressed the right one. But yeah, a win here for Glitchy E-Scrubs. They finally come out on top after a tough game up against Team Lethality. That was very, very close. But unfortunately for the side of Team Lethality, they weren't quite able to come out on top. And so it will be the side of Glitchy E-Scrubs who will grab the series win here, the best of 5. And unfortunately for the side of Team Lethality, they're just going to have to try next week and see if they can get their first series win there. So that's going to be 3 points on the board for the side of Glitchy E-Scrubs. I'll be very happy with that. We'll go ahead and have a look at the weekly schedule to see who's next. So next up, January 27th, tomorrow, is going to be Face Station Gaming up against Degenitas. So both teams will be looking for, obviously, I mean, all these teams looking for a win here, but you know, you never know what's going to happen. And yeah, so the side of Team Lethality will not be happy with how that went, but the side of Glitchy E-Scrubs will. So that's going to be match number 1 done and dusted here, and we will see you for match number 2 tomorrow.